al final hice la vuelta hoy. De buscar las correcciones y eso. Y en LigaCastolo me aproveché también me conseguí un frenito de taco.
¿Y en cuánto estaba eso?
Y ahí en un bolsito que se lleva.
Para guardarlo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can string out a defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ended up in no man's land. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly.
Shot a goal! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment. And the shot! It's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a throw. Balogun. Merino. Musiala looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it through. Eintracht Frankfurt are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Eintracht Frankfurt have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Caicedo. Balogun. Looking to play him in. And it's Frimpong. That is good alertness. Merino. And here's Musiala. Balogun. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. He's found a way through. Played into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Musiala looking for the run. It's a threatening ball. Caicedo. Oh, they could break here. Yildiz. Threads one in, and he plays one through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that was never going to make it. He was looking wide. Caicedo. Now it's Yildiz. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Now it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Time and again they are repelled. Frimpong. That's a cute ball. Now it's Balogun. Balogun. Frimpong cross. Oh, shooting! It's hit the crossbar. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Balogun, he gets big!
2 minutos de descuento.
He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Caicedo. Amrabat. Yildiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And it's half-time here. reflections on the first half?
Eintracht Frankfurt really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Eintracht Frankfurt in control at half-time, 2-0.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 23.
Whistle goes, and we start the second
El
half.
dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eintracht Frankfurt come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Played into the middle. And it's Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Yildiz. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Decent progress down the left. Nicely weighted ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11. Será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Hay un vídeo en el que debe ser uno de los últimos que tenemos de ella. Juega con los perros antes del 24 de mayo.
¿Y quería ser veterinaria?
Sí, porque les tenía un amor a los animales. No podría haber hecho otra cosa que no fuera ayudarles. Era su sueño, ser veterinaria.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Look at the space. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hendrick. Eintracht Frankfurt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And That's another good win of the ball. That is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? Now, what about a counter-attack? And that pass just didn't quite work. That could... Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a goal kick. Nice looking ball. Danso calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Endrick. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gibbs White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers... Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Eintracht Frankfurt are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Caicedo. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Endrick. Caicedo. Paz. Paz. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kudus. Gibbs White. Nicely intercepted. Frimpong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. Osimhen. Oh, it's played into the air. Big header! No, he can't turn it in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.